Welcome to the Purdue Library's tutorial on the Dissertations and Theses database. This tutorial will cover how to do search, how to narrow down search results, and other helpful tools. The first thing that you might wonder is why you should use a dissertation and thesis database. This database contains a comprehensive collection of dissertations and theses from around the world, including those produced by Purdue students. To get to the database, go to the Purdue Library's website at www.lib.purdue.edu. Next, click on the database link underneath the search box. This will link to a full list of databases available through the Purdue Libraries. To find the Dissertations and Theses database, go to the D section, scroll down to the title, and click on the link. First, let's take a look at the main page. You might notice that this database looks similar to the ProQuest Research Library database, as both are from ProQuest, so you will actually find the same or similar features in both. For instance, there are a couple of options for searching, basic and advanced. Both will allow you to limit your search to full text items. However, the advanced search will give you more options to narrow down your search, like limiting it to a certain author, master's or doctoral thesis, or language. You can also use these options to narrow a search later. Now let's get a feel for how searches in the Dissertations and Theses database work. In the basic search page, let's do a general search for George III. This search brought up around 750,000 results, which is far too many to go through. To bring this down to a more manageable number, if you look at the left side of the screen, you will see other ways to narrow down the results. Let's narrow this search by full text items from the last 10 years that focuses on the subject of political science. This brings the results down to about 8,200. This can also be narrowed further by selecting more options. Once you have narrowed down the results, review the items to see which will help with your research. If the item fits what you are looking for, click on the link for the full text PDF. To download a copy of the resource, you can either hover over the top of the PDF screen or click on the Download PDF button to the right side of the screen. Other helpful tools in this section are the email button, which will send a link to your email back to this page, and the Cite button, where you can find a citation for this resource in various citation styles. One last tip. Along with the full text PDF tab, you may notice a couple of other tabs. If you look at the one labeled Reference, there will be a list of resources that are referenced in the current thesis or dissertation. If those items are available online through ProQuest, you will find a link that will connect you with those resources. Items that are available through other Purdue Libraries resources will have a Find It at Purdue button. You can also find additional resources by clicking on the related items or the documents with shared references links. Thank you for viewing this tutorial. Other helpful resources for locating dissertations and theses can be found on the Dissertations LibGuide.